Hello, good morning, afternoon, night, whenever it is you're watching this. My name is Sierra and welcome to Crafting Unedited. Today I'm here to show you how to make a little girl's hair bow, or a bow in general. It could be like for a bow tie, but I'm specifically making a girl's hair bow. So some of the things that you'll need is I use a printed faux leather, and it looks like this. It's a Harry Potter theme. They look like little Funko Pop things. I don't know if you can see that or not. I'm not sure. Either way, there you go. Super cute, adorable, little girls themed. It does have like the bonded backing or cotton backing. I'm not entirely sure what it's called, but it's like a fabric backing. So it's faux leather on one side, fabric on the other side. And then I use this chunky glitter. You're in a terrible spot for lighting. I'm sorry. All right. Funky glitter, chunky canvas style material. So I use those two. You're going to need your Cricut Mat. You're going to need Cricut Design Space and a secret weapon. Press and seal. I use press and seal because it helps keep the cotton material off of my mat. It also helps it stick quite a bit better, I found, to the mat. So this way I don't get any of that extra fuzzy stuck to my mat, which prevents it from sticking in the future. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. And I like to have my mats prepped before I get started. So you just take a little hunk of press and seal here. Get that out of the way for now. And I do sticky side up. That way, obviously, the leather has something to stick to. You don't need it sticky side down because your mat is sticky. Should be anyways, hopefully. Alright, so we're just going to apply this here on the mat. Try to get it as flat as you can. Doesn't have to be perfect though. There we go. And I'm only going to use one mat because I'm going to feed it and then put it through and then put the next one on. Alright, so. And I do believe that I already made one of these for my daughter, so I have some of it missing already. So we're just going to go ahead and use this one. You're going to align it just like so. And then you're going to go to Cricut Design Space. I'm going to turn you here a little bit. Ooh, shaky. And you're going to search for leather hair bow. And it should pop up. I used... Oh, nope, it wasn't a hair bow that I used. Leather bow. And I use these pebbled leather bows is the first one that pops up, though mine are not pebbled. You can see there, pebbled leather bows. The ones that they use, the leather that they use is really cute, just not for me. It's Cricut leather and it's expensive. I found this on Etsy. Great deal. Came with a giant stack of scraps. This thing is like this big for like 15 bucks. It's an awesome deal. Alright, so now you can't see half of me, but that's okay because you're not here to see me. Well, maybe you are, maybe you're not. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to customize these because the ones that these make are like super teeny tiny. And the one I like mine to be a tiny bit bigger than super teeny tiny. So we're going to customize it. And all you have to do to customize it is select the whole thing and then increase everything. So it says that it comes out 2 by 1 and it shows that the width and the height is 3 by 1. So I'll bring it up to 4 and make it 1 inch bigger all the way around. Good deal. Alright, so we're going to go on over and change the color of the bottom 2 pieces just so that it separates it. Doesn't matter what color. Alright, let's go on to making it. Super easy to do. Alright, you see I've got my image here. I'll just turn my camera, how about that? Does that work? Get some stuff out of the way here. There we go. See, I've got the image here, I've got the top of the backing of the bow and the, I don't know what that part's called. The loop, I guess. And I wanted that to be the pink color. So we're gonna hit continue and wait for it to connect. And I think that I do not. So you want to use, I use a rotary blade for this. It just cuts way better unless you have a deep point blade. But I do not, and I like the way the rotary blade works. Also, for my, for the leather, the setting that I use for the chunky glitter, for the big fabric, is glitter felt setting. So I go in here and I'll type in glitter felt. You gotta play around with it, try to find the right materials in Design Space, just because it doesn't always work with the one that you want it to. I found the best results come from playing around with it. So it's felt glitter bonded. That's the setting that you want. You'll go down here, done. See, I've got it, and then it says rotary blade, and then we're gonna load the mat. While the Cricut is cutting, I'm gonna turn on my hot glue gun. Forgot to tell you, you need one of those. And obviously you need a bow. Whoops, my bad. Alright, so we've got hot glue gun plugged in. Hopefully I didn't murder it by leaving it on for too long. So, you'll also need one of these. It's just a little clippy for the bow and a hot glue gun. It's finishing, and then it's going to cut in a minute. Put the hot glue gun over there, just because it stays better. So as that cuts, I like to, because you see how this is like kind of folded or kind of rolled? I like to kind of try to roll it the opposite way to make it flat. So there's no rolling when it comes to cutting it. And all done with that one. So we just peel it up. It looks like it didn't go all the way through this time. Oh, yeah, it did. It just a little bit off. Voila. And then the next one goes that way. Oh, and I want it to go this way. So another thing that you want to pay attention to when making these with patterns is that you want to make sure that the pattern is facing the direction that you want it. I had it upside down, so the bow would have been upside down. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter for this, but I made a bookmark the other day and it's sideways. So you want to make sure that the pattern is facing the way that you want it to look when looking at the finished product. Alright. And we're going to change the setting for this one because it is a different type of material. I found that canvas works best for the printed fabric-backed material. Printed leather fabric-backed material. Again, I don't have a deep point blade, and it won't let me, for the leather, for some reason, it won't let me change the setting to knife blade, which I have, so I'm not sure. But for the rotary blade, the canvas backing works best. So, as you can see, I have a couple little fuzzies on here, so I'm going to cut those off while I wait. No fuzzies. That's all good. Same with this little guy here. Good. All done with that. All right. Voila. And now we have the other side of the bow. It's still going to be pretty small, but not as small. Slide that out of the way. Hit finish on my design space and slide the computer out of the way. All right. So now we have materials. We have A, B, C, and D. And then E, hot glue gun. That is now getting hot. All right. So the first part is you take this piece and you're going to fold it inside like so. Where you see the edges here, they connect to the center. And this is still very tiny. Very tiny. But it's adorable. And it's just perfect for my 4-year-old. So what I do is I take a little dot of glue right in the middle of the bow. Right there, just a tiny bit. You don't want too much. Just enough to hold the first piece in place. And you gotta align it so that there's no backing showing. And there's one side. See, just a little dot right there. Yeah. And then the other side, same thing. Just a small dab of glue. Right there in the middle. And you're just going to fold it over and repeat the same thing as you did on the other side. Then you have a cute little bow. See? And then you want to make sure that you do this the right way, because I did it the wrong way the other day. And the side where you have glued the 2 folds to the back is the side that you're going to glue this like this. And this is what it'll look like when it's done. Why is this so fuzzy? There we go. Alright, so just a little dab of glue again. You don't need much, it's a tiny bow. It's like a little baby bow. Be cute for a little boy's bow tie too. Maybe not with the glitter backing, but who knows? Maybe the little boy likes pink glitter. Never know. Alright. So now we have, stuck to me, bow. See? Just like that. And then this middle piece here goes around the front like this. And then you glue it to the back right there. It's very hard to show what I'm doing here. I should have done a bigger one for this, but that's okay. So again, doesn't need to be perfectly even, but a little dab of glue is all you need. Like so. And there's one side, and you fold it over. And sometimes the glue will be enough. Runaway glue. I did that wrong. You want to fold one side over and keep the other side open because you want to put this on there. So then once you have one side folded over, you hold your bow piece, your clip piece in place. You want to make sure that it's kind of even in the center so that you don't have metal sticking out from one side or the other. And you just put a little dab of glue, another little dab of glue right there. Try to keep it all on the fabric piece. My glue stick does not want to stay with me. This is the tricky part because you got to get it on there fast enough so that the glue doesn't dry. There we go. Ideally, you want to put the clip in underneath the middle piece, but I failed on that part, so that's okay. Alright, and then you want to leave the clip up for a couple of seconds just so that that hot glue does not stick to the clip part. Otherwise, it would be a useless clip, because you wouldn't be able to open it. Alright, and then what I do from here is, you see how flat it is because I squished it? And just take my fingers and I pull it open a little bit, pushing on the edges of the bow part, like so. Same thing here, like so. And voila! There you have it. A cute, adorable, teeny tiny bow clip for your hair. My daughter loves these things. She's obsessed with bows. She's more obsessed with the big fat JoJo Siwa bows lately. So, I gotta figure out that bandwagon of bows, apparently. So, because those things are like $10 a piece. I can make them for like $4. Alright. Well, I hope you enjoyed this adorable little bow making. And I hope that you have, I have the hiccups, I'm sorry. I hope you have a wonderful afternoon, and I hope that you enjoyed this episode of how to make a teeny tiny hair bow. Remember, you'll need Cricut Design Space, your mats, your material, hot glue gun, a clip, and press and seal. Have a fantastic day. Please remember to like and subscribe to my channel so that you can see more hilarious videos like this in the future. And I hope to see you soon. Have a fantastic afternoon, morning, night, day, whatever time it is you're watching this. Enjoy the rest of it. See you later.